Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. And in today's video, I wanted to show you guys how I draw my trend lines and the reason why I draw them that way. And yeah, trend lines are becoming something very difficult to draw. Yeah, very difficult to see sometimes too. And the reason is let's start. I'm coming. I need to add positions on this. I need to take some cells on this. Yeah, so put my stop on here and go for this recent slow. So I'm risking $1 for 3. 1:3 trade, so that's kind of cool. Oh wait, I took it earlier, but I don't know why I got out again. I was trying to close my positions on the other one, but I closed out on this one. So yeah, I can be focusing on this rather. So okay, so 1:8. Yeah, and the first reason is, with trend lines, you guys will see. Let me mute this one. Let me okay. Let me take everything off my chart so the chart become a little bit off. Yeah. Okay. Let me turn everything off here so my chart become normal. So yeah, what you guys will know is trend lines. They normally teaches us that trend lines has to be like if the market is in an uptrend, high, high, low, high, low, high, a high, low, high. It's breaking highs and respecting lows, right? So high, low, high. When this low is broken, you start going in a downtrend, right? To lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? This is just the trend of the market. So what people normally does is what people normally do is the trend line. They do it this way. So there's an uptrend, right? So and the market isn't always perfect like this. That's what my mentor showed me. He told me the market isn't always perfect like this. Let me see this template was broken. He says the market is not always perfect this way. You see, so this should be your main trend. Then you should have sub trend lines, like sub a trend line inside a trend line. So this is the main one, and this is a sub one. See, so this is a sub trend line. This is the main trend line. The black one is the main one, and this is a sub one. See, the market didn't retest this, but it took the sub one before it got broken. Then we came back to the main one. So you should have a main trend line and a sub. Where would your main trend line be? That's where your main is gonna be, right? So you have a main one and have a sub one before the main. So you can have a sub trend line also like this inside the main one. Sometimes what the market does is it respect the sub one will still trend. See, when it got broken, it come back to the main one and it will still trend. That's how it does. It's let's say okay, it respect the sub one will still trend, right? It can break the sub one, respect it, and go back to the main one, and will still be trending. You see, it can go back. It can break the sub one, retest it, go back to the main one, and still in a downtrend. You see, so what I want you guys to know is, firstly, your trend line, you should have a main one and a sub trend line. A trend line inside a trend line. You see, so I see people normally just draw this and like they want it to get broken and retest. So what if you have a sub trend line too? You can also trade within it, you know. So when the main one is broken, then you draw another main one and know that trend has changed. See, you know the trend has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. You see, so this is support. So we came back, broke the support, broke the resistance here, broke the resistance here, but didn't test and came back to the support. See, before we broke the support, we retest, then we started trending down. You see, so your trend line and a broken support becomes a resistance. This was a support. When it got broken, it becomes a resistance. A broken support becomes resistant. But I'm not I'm not showing about support and resistance right now. I'm only teaching about trend lines. You see, so your trend lines should have a main and a sub trend lines. So normally when people see my chart and they see a lot of trend line going up and down, they're like, why don't you have a one trend line and that's it? No, the market isn't always perfect that way. Your trend line won't be respected that way. So I can even have like three sub trend lines. I'll show you in this trade. In this trade, I have the same sub trend lines like this. Okay, so let me show you my chart right now and turn on this. Okay, cool. Okay, so see my main one. See my main trend line. Let me do it well. See my main trend line. Yeah, it has sub trend lines. It has sub trend lines in it. So this is the main one, and there's sub ones. See, get broken, get retested, get retested, got broken, came back to retest, came back to retest here, then broke the main one, came back to retest. Now we are in a downtrend now. You see, that's what the market does. So you should normally have. Okay, let me redraw this so you get it. So this is the main one. This is the main trend line, right? This is the main trend line, right? You have a sub one. The main one is two touches, two touches. Drawing a trend line, you need two touches, two touches. But after that, most people become confused. They don't know what to do around this zone. So me, I just normally have a sub trend line. Yeah, there was a touch here, there was a touch here. Got broken. The market tested it. So this is a sub trend line for me. Yeah. Then I also have this. I also make this. Got respected. Got respected. Got respected. Got broken. We tested. Break the main one. Then we begin the downtrend. Right. So that's what I normally do. That's what I normally do here. I don't do it this way. I don't draw just this one and wait for the market to be doing what it wants to do. I draw the main one first. I draw the main one first, and I deal with the sub ones too, and I get the sub ones too within the main one. You see, you have to have a main one and have a sub trend line, a sub one inside the main, so you don't become confused most of the time. You see, because if you were only having this one, you would have been waiting for days, like this is days, days, and the market, see what the market does: up, down, up, down, up, down. See, so you having sub trend lines, your trend line won't always be respected like how the drawing normally does, like how the drawing normally shows. You see, when we are drawing it, we make it look very nice. Like we make it look like nothing will go wrong. You see, but the market isn't perfect that way. The market isn't perfect like this. The market isn't perfect always. Like downtrend, uptrend. Within this trend line, you can even have trends inside trends. You see here you have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, then a break of the low, then lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So within this, we even have subdivisions inside. So your trend line can't be as perfect as this. Sometimes your sub one can be retested, can be broken and retested. We come back to the main one. The main one can be broken and retested, can be broken, retested, and continue on the downtrend. And with the downtrend too, your sub ones can be broken, retested, we come back to the main one. And the main one can also hold it, then we still continue to the downtrend. You see? So with the trend lines, you should always have sub trend lines. The main one, most recent touches, then inside the main trend line, we should also have another sub trend line inside the main trend line, and that will help you. So I don't want this video to be long. That's how I normally draw my trend lines. That's how I've been drawing my trend lines since, and I don't change it. I don't change it. So all my trend line have the main one. It has the sub ones too. So when the sub one get broken, I look at what the market wants to do now. So with this, I didn't draw this well. Let me, yeah. So there's the main one. There's the main one, first touch. So there's a sub one. You can retest this and push more to the downside. When it get broken, I'm looking for a retest to the upside. So this is how I normally do my trend line. First one should also have a second one. Yeah. Don't just draw this and be waiting for days for it to get broken. No. You can have a main one and a sub one, a trend line inside a trend line. So yeah, please subscribe to my YouTube channel to support your boy. I'll be sharing more tips here, and I'm trying to grow my account. It's a center account. I'm trying to grow it really well, and I'll update you on it. So peace out. See you in the next video. Please subscribe.